Greetings to the 30 tribes of Israel scattered in the four corners of the earth, and to the Gentiles called by the awesome-fearing name of Abba Yahuwah Elohim. This is the awesome-fearing name that is above all names. Eternal. Yes, like I always love to say, not Pop Jesus, not Snake Allah. It's Yahuwah, Robosika Yaba. Not Pop Jesus, not Snake Allah, but it's Yahuwah, the only fiery name that is above every other names. That is above every other names. Yes, yes, yes. It's Yahuwah, the only everlasting name that is above every other names. Princess, love Yahuwah. It's okay. So much love Yahuwah. His temple is eternal bond with Yahuwah, the only true name that is above every other names. Every other names, yes. Every other names. Not Pop Jesus, and neither Snake Allah. But it's Yahuwah, the only awesome name, and that is above every other names. Every other names, yes. Every other names. Not Pop Jesus, neither Snake Allah. But it's Yahuwah, the only saving name that is above every other names. Yes, Orobosikayaba, Orobosikayaba, Sikayaba, forevermore. Sikayaba, Orobosikayaba, Sikayaba, Orobosikayaba, hallelujah. Orobosikayaba, Orobosikayaba, eternal. Orobosikayaba, hallelujah. Orobosikayaba, Sikayaba, Orobosikayaba, Yahuwah. Orobosikayaba, forevermore. Eternal, yes, from everlasting to everlasting. He is the only mighty name that is above every other name. Hallelujah. I love you so much, Abba. I just love Abba Yahuwah. I truly love Abba Yahuwah. Indeed, I love Abba Yahuwah. Yes, family. Shabbat Shalom. Much love and much prosperity attend you, family, for you are the only reason of our time like truth, because the time is simply near. Just as we see the days goes by, so draw nigh the coming of Yahushua HaMashiach. Just as the Malach of Yehovah saith unto Yehukanah, the Revelator, seal not the prophecies of this book, for the time is simply near. Exactly what we are doing here, family, decoding end times prophecies, signs, dreams in, preparing people like you, body like you, house like you. Yes, for the returning, blessed return of King Yahushua HaMashiach, our eternal bridegroom, to whom due eternally all worship, praise, honor, riches, power, glory, with, to the glory of his magnificent Abba Yahuwah, the Almighty, eternal, like I said before. Not for Jesus, neither Snake Allah. These are all man-made up God. These are the ways of man. This is what men put together in order to deviate you, to distract you from the only true living Yahuwah. No bug Jesus, and neither Snake Allah, but it's Yahuwah, the only saving name, and that is above every other name. Orobosikayaba, Sikayaba, 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 Abba. Orobo Sikayaba, Orobo Sikayaba, Orobo Sikayaba, Sikayaba. Hallelujah. Sikayaba. I love you so much, Abba. Sikayaba. And to the Ruach HaKodesh Itono, to the Ruach HaKodesh forevermore, to the Ruach HaKodesh eternally. All glory goes to the Ruach HaKodesh forevermore. All praise, honor, worship goes to the Ruach HaKodesh eternally. All service, praise, love goes to the Ruach HaKodesh, my eternal husband, to the Ruach HaKodesh, my forever teacher, to the Ruach HaKodesh, my eternal best friend, to the Ruach HaKodesh, yes, my comforter, to the Ruach HaKodesh, my healer, eternal healer. All glory goes to the Ruach HaKodesh, Ruach HaKodesh, Ruach HaKodesh, Ruach HaKodesh. Seke Yabo, Ruach HaKodesh. Seke Yabo say, Ruach HaKodesh. Seke Dure Labayo, Ruach HaKodesh. Seke Yabo say, Dure Labasay. Imo Santa Labu, Imo Yanta Labe, whoa, Robosika Yabe, we are back again. Whoa, Robosika Yabe, yes. Whoa, Robosika Yabe, Robosika Yabe, hallelujah. Thank you, Abba. Yes, you have been worshipped, praised, loved, honored, served, always, ever, eternal, right in the temple of your eternal handmaid, your very Isha, for you are my Abba, also my eternal husband. I love you, love you, love you. I just love you, Abba. I just love you because you first loved me. I love you so much. Hallelujah. All right, now, family, we are here again to do another part of these trendy events. It's not because it's trendy, but because of our book, The Blasphemed. As you can see, if you really watch closely, you see I don't just throw myself in any trendy event. I select the one I can put myself in. Like this one, I took it upon myself so heavily. This Peter Obi, this Nigeria presidency prophecies, I carry them so heavy in my heart. Because the more I say I will be done, the more I'm seeing many topic points, reasons to keep exposing Punk Jesus. Like I said, I'm done with Christian. I'm done, exposing Christians. Now I'm into Christians' God, which is Allah, and the snake, okay, the snake in Genesis 3, and their Messiah, which is Pok Jesus, the red beast, okay. Allah is the red dragon. Pok Jesus is the red beast. He's the red devil. So I'm into Pok Jesus. I'm into their God and their Messiah now. All right. So like I said, we will also do another dark side of Pok Jesus today. So here we are in the heavenly courtroom of Abba Yahuwah with this powerful message titled for you and me. Baal prophet Chris Okafor saw vision of 46 angels carry Peter Obi to Aso Rock versus just one angel in Revelation 20 verses 1 through 3. That is just the title. This is how Abayawa, just put it in my heart to write it down. So this is the titles. We're gonna be working now with this title. Title always navigate us into scripture. So with this being said, stay tuned. Let's do it together, family. I mean, the lost sheep of Israel. Okay, I'm not speaking to the goat. I'm not speaking to the dog. And I'm not also speaking to the pork. Pork, pig. I don't talk to pig. I don't talk to goat. And I don't talk to dog. There are dogs believers, goat believers, and pig believers. We are not into those people. We are into the sheep believer, the lost sheep of Israel. They are the reason they are the reason we speak. Okay, the reason for this segment. So let's do it together. Agali eva guamete mere. Agali eva guamete mere mete meno. Agali eva guamete mere. Ijisne lede. Uli eva guane. Uli eva guane. Uli eva guane. Jesu ne lede uliye vaguane agaliye vaguame temere agaliye vaguame temere Jesu ne lede uliye vaguane. So imagine, like what am I saying? When you begin to speak, excuse me, yes, when you begin to speak from your two supposed whole, there is going to be shame and disgrace. You will begin to speak from your two supposed whole. Which one is the two supposed whole? You're going to be speaking through your mouth, which is normal. Then when you now begin to speak through your anus, that is the shame and disgrace. And Jesus the pork is speaking through his mouth at the same time through his anus. Another topic we'll look into. Another vital point we will look into. Like I said, I'm speaking to the elect that mistakenly somehow found themselves in this dungeon, bondage of hell. The very one they call Christianity. Christianity is the gathering of, Broadway. It's a visa free to link of fire. You don't even need to, apply for visa. Just enter the Broadway. It's one pure and the twinkling of an eye, you are there already. So we talk sense, we sensitize. We don't. Christian is, sanitizing our people. They sanitize them, but the royal law is going to sensitize you. Sense is going to put sense into you. It's not even going to sanitize you. Okay, yes, it can also sanitize you, but we are, sensitizing you. We want to put sense into you. I mean the elect, okay. Just no gear. He just no gear. Okay, let there. He just no gear. Okay, let there. Oh, he just no gear. Okay, let there. Okay, way. Okay, let there. He just no gear. Okay, let there. Another one again. He just no gear. Okay, let there. So what is the meaning? Jesus, the king of pork. The king of pig. You know how horrible pig is. They eat feces, very dirty. In fact, look at the pig in Nigeria, okay? Very filthy. They eat feces. All right, now with this being said, we want to start doing this message. Another answer. Anyway, let me just, like I said, maybe other people. I love people with boldness, that will just come and say, "Why are you saying this? Are you not saying this office is no more important?" One sister also came like that. He said, I don't understand. Why are you not saying God is done with the office of a prophet? Are you not saying a prophet, prophecy is not needed? She began to quote right, she began to quote left. I said, okay, no wahala. I will read it, then I speak. The reason why I said this office is done, I stand by my words, okay? Listen, now Hebrews chapter 1, again, we're here, verses 1 and 2. Now listen, Yahweh, who at sundry times and in diverse manners spake in time past unto the fathers by the prophets. Do you see? Because she's not, like I said, okay, we just, but I don't have time. But I love your question. But your question was full of you, I. A bit rude, but I said okay. Good, you brought about it. Yes, for the sake of others, that maybe this question is also going on in their mind. They are not, they don't have time to ask. Okay, so I will put it here. Now, let me take it again. Hebrews chapter 1, verses 1 and 2. Yahweh, who at sundry times and in diverse manners spake in time past unto the fathers by what the prophet. This was the medium Abba Yehowa was using to communicate to our fathers, to give us instruction. We wasn't having a personal relationship with Abba Yehowa. Neither did he communicate also to us. Okay? So in time past, if he want to speak to us, he will not send his prophet. So what was the prophecy he was giving unto us? So much about this messianic movement. How the biblical Messiah is going to come. And another one, I can, of course, this one is priority. This is the number one. So the number two, prophets, how Abba Yehowa was using prophets, prophets in time past to communicate to us or with us, is to warn us of our sins. Is to let us know that when we take glory in sin and keep living in sin, this is where we're going to end up. It is to warn us to refrain from our evil ways. It is to warn us to come out from our carnality. It is to warn us about the impending destruction if you keep living for yourself. Check it out throughout the Old Testament. Which prophet ever prophesied these badadash prophecies of Poco Jesus prophets, whereby they're going to be prophesying to you how you're going to win lottery, how you're going to make money, how money is going to appear to in your bank or in your pillow or under your pillow, how this is going to happen. They're not always prophesying nonsense. No man of Yahweh, no prophet of Yahweh in the Old Testament ever, including the New Testament, ever prophesied prosperity to people. We don't have that time because we know how to acquire wealth. How? Seek it first the kingdom of Yahuwah and his righteousness. Every single blessing, the rainbow color blessings, the all-round blessings is going to be added into you. Because why? Our blessings is older than us. How? In Genesis 1, we see Abba Yahuwah put every single thing we needed before he even created us. He put all in order. He put all in their different stands to serve us, to work for us before we came into being. So my blessing is older than me. That is why when King Yahushua sometimes speaking, he will say in the beginning. He always refers us back to how everything started. Go back to the beginning. The beginning. Beginning my blessings, even before I came into being. So Abba Yahweh is not a fire brigade. Where fire brigade is that what they call a fire extinguisher? Let me put it so. That fire will enter the house before it will be, calling for death, come and quench it. No, he prepares his ground. So my blessing is older than me. He prepared the ground first before any movement of his soul. Now that apart. So Christian or Poco Jesus Christ pastor always prophesy blessings and prosperity and nonsense and husband and wife. God said if you need the husband, come and sow 1,000. So all the Old Testament prophets, including the New, none of them prophesied that nonsense, okay? So let's do. He said in time past, he was speaking to us through them. So now he's not doing that, okay? Now, what is he doing? Listen, at in these last days, this scripture written over 2,000 years ago, okay? So last days begin from when Yahushua appears, when divinity enter into humanities. That is where we begin to count these last days. Hath in these last days spoken unto us by his word Son, whom he hath appointed hand of all things, by whom also he made the worlds. So you see, this is how he communicates now to us. So this communication, like you are praying, it will just drop words in your heart directly. You don't need to seek no prophet's, direction before it can do that. Now, so okay, let's see. Of course, the office of prophets is still working, but Yahushua said, "He is the consummation of all." He came to fulfill prophets. That is Matthew 5:17 through 20. It says, "Think not that I've come to destroy the law, nor the prophets, but rather to fulfill." So he's fulfilling prophets also. Now, prophet, how is he fulfilling prophets in these last days? Of course, office of prophet is eternal. Now, how is he doing that? Not for him to send prophet to me to tell me God is going to bless me, or I can't hear from direct from him. No. Maybe now maybe I'm about to fall apart from grace. He keep revealing to me, and I see my heart is still hardened. The wickedness has already gotten into me, having stronghold in me. Fearful is going to be using prophets because he don't like to lose me. Of course, he's going to be sending prophets now. Go and tell her. Go and tell her. Go and tell him. Go and tell her. Not that he's going to be using when I'm in line with him. He can't use prophet to talk, except if he also want to use prophet to confirm the vision he has already given unto me. Yes, a prophet can also come. He will speak accurately, yeah, concerning what he has already told me as a kind of confirmation. So that's how it was this time. But not for him to say, when I sin against him or when I am in need of anything, a prophet need to tell. That is nonsense. He don't do that anymore. So this is clear, isn't it? So let's go into why we're here today. Agali evagwa metemere. Agali evagwa emeteme no. Emeteme. Agali evagwa emeteme no. Ijesu no gelede. Uli evagwane. Uli evagwane. Jesu no gelede. Uli evagwane. This song keep coming. Maybe I will write it. I will compose it now. We'll put it all together. Jesus is talking through his two holes at the same time, through his mouth and also through his anus. So right now, quickly, let's go now. Let's start. Why we're here today. 1 Timothy chapter 4, verses 1 through 3. 1 Timothy. So prior to the title, should I rebroadcast again? Or we are going straight into why we are here now? Okay, for a better understanding, quickly let's take the title again. Abel, prophet Christ Okafor saw vision of 46 angels carry Peter Obi to Asorok versus just one angel in Revelation 21 verses 1 through 3. So let's take now 1 Timothy chapter 4 verses 1 through 3 also. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the later times, that is the time we are now, these later times, some shall depart from faith. You're going to be living the prophet, how it was. Now you're going to be living the reality of how it works now. You're going to be following the seducing spirit, which is all Paco Jesus Christ, Pastor. They are seducing you, okay? Giving you, depart from the true message, okay? Giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. Prophets, all their prophecy of Paco Jesus Christ, and in fact, the system of Paco Jesus Christ prophets are doctrines of devils. Abayuwa has done with that method. You see, bring it back. That method whereby Abayuwa is done is utterly done. Therefore, it is called doctrines of devils. Lie in hypocrisy. Now listen to lying. Speaking lies in hypocrisy, having their conscience read with a hot iron because they are destined for eternal destruction. Now listen. Revelation 20 verses 10. You're going to see where the dragon is going. The red beast, the red dragon, they are going to the hottest place in the lake of fire. In the same place that the first prophet is also going. Go and read it. Check it out. Who are those prophets? It's all this one. This one, when it was into prophecy of presidency, sometimes we get close to 200 views. 200,000 views. So now people come to realization that he's a false prophet. How many views is getting now? 4,000, 5,000. So you see so many fall back because this presidency election was indeed eye-opener. He opened their eyes so much. Because why people turn back? So many things he said, not even one. Not even one. Tinubu won't be sworn in. Tinubu will be arrested. Tinubu will die that day. He's going to be begging for breath. He's going to be asking for breath. I saw ambulance rushed him to the hospital. This and that. I said when he was until Tinubu was sworn in. Before Tinubu was sworn in, this man was into presidency election prophecies. He was seeing vision, prophesying this and that and that and this. It got close to 200,000 views, 100,000 plus, 100 plus, 80, 90, 100. That was all his view. Go and check it now. Since Tinubu sworn in. 5,000, 6,000. Now listen. Lying in hypocrisy. Say you lie in hypocrisy. How are they lying in hypocrisy? This man and his cohorts, where they now see that Tinubu been sworn in and nothing happened and nothing will ever happen, he now begin to say, hey, the thing happened spiritually. May 26 was spiritual event. May 29 was spiritual event. This is how they lie in hypocrisy. They will not tell another lie to cover up their lies. Satanic doctrines. Doctrines of devil. 3. Forbidden to marry and commanded to abstain from meats which Yahweh had created to be received with thanksgiving and a thanksgiving of them which believe and know the truth. So how does this refer to common meat selling in the market or pig? How does this refer here? So who are they forbidden not to marry? Yahushua is the husband, eternal. Jesus Christ is not. But Jesus Christ and all his prophets forbid you to marry to him. He's a husband. And you are the bride. I am the bride of Yahuwah. I am the bride of the biblical Messiah. I am the bride of the Ruach HaKodesh. I am the bride of the Trinitarian power. Now, Jesus Christ became a stumbling block, forbidding you not to marry to your rightful husband. Rather, you are fornicating now with another man. Only one husband we have, King Yahushua HaMashiach. Not Jesus. But these bastards, both Chris Okafor, they are married, they forbidden to marry to the actual husband. The one you should have been married to eternity. They are forbidding you because him alone is the one to sustain you indefinitely. But they are not directing you not to marry to snake in Genesis 3. Now I say they forbid you not to eat, meat. What is meat? Meat simply means visions and revelations of King Yahushua HaMashiach. What is truth? Yahushua says, I'm the way, I'm the truth, and I'm the life. The meat you should have been getting as you study the Bible, like I got my revelation from Hebrews chapter 1, verses 1 and 2, that he don't communicate anymore through those old prophets or old method. Now he's talking to me direct through his son. That is meat, visions and revelation. You're going to see that in Hebrews chapter 5, verses 12 through 14. You're going to see it over there. Visions is the strong meat. A milk is the Bible say. You just take it like that. But meat is this, to break it down, to be able to digest it, to be able to process what you read in the Bible. That is the meat. If you receive visions from Yahushua, take it in thanksgiving unto Abayewa and say, Abayewa, me, who am I? for you to reveal this kind of thing to me. And that vision must collaborate with the royal law. He must not contradict it. But Christian pastor is forbidding you, not, forbidding you from that great privilege not to be a bride of the eternal husband. So let's put some more. Please, if you have time in your quiet time, you can read Leviticus chapter 16. This is still the old system method, okay? Now, Leviticus chapter is about the Day of Atonement, okay? Leviticus 16 verses 20 through 22, I quickly read. And when he had made an end of reconciling the holy place and the tabernacle of the congregation and the altar, he shall bring the live goats. Goat empire, it begins over here. You can also see that goat empire in Matthew 25. They are the five foolish virgins. We see them when Yahushua was hungry, which means people were hungry. They didn't care. It might also be hungry for the truth. You know, you want to know more about the Bible, but they are giving you Badadash from the pit of hell, seducing spirit message. Okay, now 21. And Aaron shall lay both his hands upon the head of the live goat and confess over him all the iniquities of the children of Israel and all their transgressions in all their sins, putting them upon the head of the goat, and shall send him away by the hand of a fit man into the wilderness. 22. And the goat shall bear upon him all their iniquities unto a land not inhabited, and he shall let go the goat in the wilderness. This is Azazel. Actually, this is the Christian God, okay? This the Christian God is the goat empire. Now listen, only one man needs to send this mighty angel. This is physical, but spiritually, he's speaking of Azazel. He's speaking of the red dragon that deceived the whole world. He is speaking of Genesis serpent, Genesis chapter 3 serpent that deceived the whole world. Just one man need to send him away out of the camp of Israel. Okay, both in a temple ritual and also in physical. We're going to read all now. This is how it's been done. How many angels unleashed to carry Peter Obi? And I said I wanted to be doing the oil and I wanted to be doing the agbada. Oh no, I don't. Okay, maybe I can just chip it in. I don't know. I will just throw it in like that. Okay. Now listen. It is oil of failure, and it is agbada of shame and disgrace on Peter Obi. This pastor, they are cursing Peter Obi, but Obi think that they are prophesying for. It's a curse actually. It's a simply curse. That bottle of oil was just serpent urine upon his head. That agbada common now, it is complete total shame and disgrace they put on him. Total failure. That is what it means actually. Those 46 angels, they are 46 demons. Actually, they are demons they release into Peter Obi. In fact, the people that hate Peter Obi the more are Poco Jesus Christ pastors. All those prophecies, they were just cursing him all along. But they thought they were prophesying, but they were prophesying curses upon him. That is what it is. So now let's see another one. Why is this so? Because the royal law makes it so clear that a prayer of a sinner is abomination unto heaven. What is it? Sin simply means breaking the royal law. That's what sin actually makes. It's abomination. So literally, when you are praying, I kill you, devil. You are just cursing yourself. And devil are destroying. It's not true. Because there's no devil. You don't have that authority to destroy any devil. Rather, you are cursing yourself. Likewise, all Christian, all Poco Jesus Christ pastors, they have no authority to prophesy anything that is holy. But naturally, it's going to be like prophecy unto you. But spiritually, it's a curse. They were cursing Peter Obi all that period. It was a curse on him. As soon as Peter Obi kept away all Christian pastors, he would have won. But they were his downfall. Now, prior to where we just read in Leviticus chapter 16, verses 20 through 22, we see the live goat is simply called Azazel goat, okay? King James said live goat, but in another version, like NIV and all that, call it Azazel goat. Also in Hebrews Bible, is simply called Azazel goat, okay? Azazel goat. Now listen, the book of Enoch, chapter 10, verses 4 through 8. Okay. The book of Enoch. Now I take from verses 4. Where is it now? About the live goat or Azazel goat. And again, Yahweh said unto Raphael, Raphael is the one to bind all this. Not all, just one. That's where we are going now. We are here for this. And Raphael, and Yahweh said to Raphael, bind Azazel and the feet, and cast him into the darkness, and make an opening in the desert, which is in Dudel, and cast him therein, and place upon him rough and jagged rocks, and cover him with darkness, and let him abide there forever, and cover his face that he may not see light. And on the day of the great judgment, he shall be cast into the fire and heal the earth, which the angels, they will still be called angels, okay? Which the angels have corrupt and proclaim the healing of the earth, that they may heal the plague, and that all the children of men may not perish through the secret things that the watchers have disclosed and have taught their sons. Okay, now 8. And the whole earth has been corrupt through the works that were taught by Azazel. This is Christian God, okay? To him ascribe all sin. So this is the demon that always uses his head in the day of atonement, the Yom Kippur, every of our sin. Yahushua is still doing it. That one is in Revelation 8. Yahushua is still doing it now. He will put all our mistake, error upon this head. Azazel, that is the goat. So this is exactly what we also read in Leviticus 16. Okay, only one angel, Raphael, is the one to heal this earth. Raphael is the one to bind the great dragon. Let's go there. Let's go there, the great dragon. But rather, what happened? Jesus released 46 angels to carry just one man. And it was he stopped on the way. Who stopped him? INEC. Who stopped him? Tinubu. Who stopped him? APC. A whole 46 angels. But Abayawa is dealing with just one angel. How many angels that destroy the whole world? Let's just go there. Now, Revelation chapter 20, verses 1, 2, and 3. And I saw an angel. Yeah, he couldn't mention who was that angel. So the one that was also leading Azazel goat into the wilderness also just, he said 1 feet man. That 1 feet man is going to be having the characteristics of angel Raphael. I'm angel. We all exist before. Either exist as angel before, or you exist as a demon before. Okay, you see that 1 feet me, it carried the glory and the characteristics of angel Raphael to send that one Azazel goat into the wilderness. Now listen, an angel, just one. How can Jesus release 46 angels, yet Peter Obi can't even ask? He didn't win. And they said they ranked it. It was ranked or whatever. How can 46 angel, ordinary man will stand on their way? That one is so embarrassing. No? Revelation 20 and 1. Revelation 20 verses 1. And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. Oh, my Father, I love this too. And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, is Christian God, Genesis 3, which is the devil. This is the red devil, Jesus, and Satan, they are together, and bind him 1,000 years. Why? Verses 3. And cast him into the bottomless pit, and shut him up, and set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nations no more. Do you see the reason why he was being taken out of the way? Do you see the reason why Abayawa get him out of the way? Because he said, Raphael, you should heal the earth. Raphael, there is 1,000-year reign of King Yahushua HaMashiach. When Yahushua is going to come, these are Badadash people, Jesus and all this nonsense, can't stand that. He's going to wipe all of them away by just one hand angel. Just singular Angel Raphael. We also have that. I don't think there is a room to be reading that book now. I wanted to also do some reading over in that book. How this devil, this Pokujis, no, yes, or dragon, which is the red beast, red dragon, which is the serpent in Genesis 3, fled to Egypt. That is Allah. Egypt is their throne. It's where they are hiding Pharaoh. The authority of Pharaoh is the red dragon. Ezekiel 28 verses 3 or 29 verses 3. It's one of these. Okay, now listen. I don't think I'm going to be reading the book of Tobit, chapter 5. Read it to chapter 8 if you have it. Tobit is our book, okay? Now verses 8, chapter 8, verses 1 through 3. I'm going to be reading only that one. Now listen, Raphael over here again, the mighty angel in Revelation 21. Revelation 20, excuse me. Now the book of Tobit, chapter 8, verses 1, 2, and 3. Now what was going on? This Sarai had married 7 husbands. This red dragon always killed her husband. In the day of their wedding, when the man is about to ascend the wedding chamber, this demon will just attack him, he will die. 7 men. So this gonna became a laughing stock. Then Abayewan has sent forth Angel Raphael to go and bind Asmodeus. His name over here is Asmodeus, the red dragon, the beast, the serpent in Genesis 3, the Allah, the Christian God. To go and bind him. He fled to Egypt. We chased him way down to Egypt, okay? I'm also running out of time. Oh, my father. Now, quickly I read. When they had finished eating and drinking, and it seemed time to go to bed, the young man was taken from the dining room to the bedroom too. Tobias, remembered Raphael's advice. He went to his bag, took the fish heart and liver out of it, and put some on the burning incense. 3. Okay. The gall of the fish, the smell of the fish distressed the demon, who fled through the air to Egypt. Raphael pursued him there, okay, bind him hand and feet. He bind him hand and feet. Okay, Raphael, just one angel. But 46 angels of Jesus Christ. Could they bind our neck? Could they bind Tinubu? Could they even bind APC? They were all pushed out of the way. Oh, my father. What a shame. Now, so which angel? Who or... Okay. How am I going to put the question forth? So who were the 46 angels? A pastor you respect so much, who saw this 46 angels vision? Who are these angels he saw? Now Genesis 6 through 8, go and read it. They are fallen angels. They are fallen angels. How many angels? Where Abba you want to destroy the whole earth? How many angels released? Only one. He opened the windows of heaven. Water flushed everything away. Okay? You can read that. Now, Genesis chapter 9. Genesis chapter 19. How many angels overthrown Sodom and Gomorrah? Only 2. 2 nations like Nigeria, like South Africa. Only 2 angels, but yet 46 angels of Poku Jesus couldn't beat Tinubu out of the way. What a shame. Is this not shame and disgrace? Revelation chapter 8. How many angels is going to destroy the whole earth? 7. The whole earth is going to be wiped out. 7. Just 7. And chapter 10, you will see 7 angels there. And chapter 16, you will see 7 angels. Only 7. It's the 7 trumpets, the 7 plagues, and the 7 thunder. The voice of 7 thunders and all that, they are just 7 angels to destroy the entire world. Yet, Poku Jesus released 46 angels, but yet nothing happened. Revelation 12 now, we see this is the angel they are seeing people. Read the Revelation 12 now. You're going to see the angel Abaddon, bottomless pit, and all that. You're going to see it over there. It said, His name is the angel of the bottomless pit. That is the God, Christian God. In Hebrew, it's called Abaddon, and Greek is called Apollyon. Simply mean the angel of death. Okay, but they are fallen ones. That is what we are saying. They are using their own glory. This is what the man of God or God of man you respect so much. Look at him over here. What he saw in the video, he saw demons, angel. You see, only one angel take care of the demon that is tormenting the whole earth. You see? So when when Yahushua want to rule, he released just Raphael, go and get that demon out of my way. Not even Yahushua did that. So just one. But Jesus said this bastard said in this vision, God said if you people are not able to win, he said it is 8 years, it is sand. Oh no, how many am I going to say? Anyway, I will redo all this message again because it's a message of all time. Let me just do it simple the way it is now. Now, when you read Revelation now, you're going to see that angel there. You're going to also see 4 angels bound. The one that is the wicked angels they are seen, okay? Matthew 25 verses 41. You're going to also see angels over there being cast into fire. This is the fallen angels, okay? Second Corinthians chapter 11 verses 13 through 15. This is the angel they are seeing. I wept for my people. Your most respected prophet. They are seeing demons as angels. I cry. What am I saying? What is Chronicle? Second, I should have been added that, but no problem. I will still put that in about the flood, because they are using Malacca to rob you of your money. Okay. The only time Abba Yahweh release, I'm going to open the windows of heaven. The only time he open the windows of heaven is to send rain and wipe away every iniquity in order for your land to be beautiful. Okay, the demon that occupy your land, that was why Abba Yahweh wipe it away. If you do that, if you keep his rules and regulations, definitely he will do it again. That is why I keep quoting Second Chronicle chapter 7 verses 14. If the people are called by my name will humble themselves and seek my face, and will forgive their sins, this and that, and heal their land. What makes your land to be sick? Nigeria is sick, is filled with demons. So this demon is what they are seeing as angel. Now, 2 Corinthians 11, 13 through 15. For such are false apostles, deceitful workers,